Hello, I'm Franco Luna PumaPodcast. You're listening to Teka Teka News, balitang thinking, hindi breaking. In this episode,
historically millions of people living in the cities are shielded from the very worst effects of typhoons na nanggagaling sa Pacific Ocean. Imagine if wala yung Sierra Madre, when Karding hit, we would just bear the full force of the typhoon. And needless to say, hindi lang flooding and landslide yung may experience natin. We will lose more lives and homes.
we talk about the importance of the Sierra Madre mountain range and why exactly it needs saving now more than ever. You just heard Ana Reyes, a volunteer with the Masungi G Reserve, speaking over One News. Super Typhoon Karding made landfall in the Philippines on September 25 in Burdeos, Quezon. It was the fourth typhoon to hit the Philippines in a month. As of writing, 8 have died so far, while 3 others remain missing. Karding left a trail of destruction in its wake, but it could have been much, much worse. At one point, it was classified as a Category 5 super typhoon, carrying winds of up to 200 kph. But Sierra Madre shattered the typhoon's wind momentum, allowing just scattered rains to get past it.
When it hit the landmass, it significantly weakened. So from 195 kilometers per hour, now it's only 140 kilometers per hour because when it's still in the sea, what happens is yung ikot niya is very smooth. And then pagdating kasi sa landmass, doon na parang nababasag yung pag-ikot niya kaya humihina siya. And then when it exceeds the landmass, what happens is it gathers strength again.
The aptly named Sierra Madre, which means Mother Mountain Range in Spanish, is the country's longest mountain range. It spans 10 provinces from northern Cagayan to southern Quezon, in the eastern front of Luzon facing the Pacific Ocean. It also covers 10 rivers, 20 mountains, and 7 million hectares of forests. Its east-facing position has, many times in the past, slowed down the movement of a tropical cyclone. Karding isn't the first example of this, and it certainly won't be the last. Here's Panahon TV reporter Francis Orcio.
Kilala sa tawag na backbone of Luzon ang Sierra Madre at ang kahabaan nito na mula sa lalawigan ng Cagayan hanggang Quezon ay maituturing na natural barrier o panangga laban sa matitinding bagyo na maaring pumasok mula sa silangan ng Luzon o bagyong nanggagaling sa karagatang Pasipiko. Dahil din sa taglay nitong matataas at naglalawakang bulubundukin, napapahina nito ang isang malakas na bagyo. Nang maglandfall naman itong bagyong Karding sa kalupaan ng Quezon Province na kung saan ay bahagi rin nga ng bulubundukin ng Sierra Madre, nakita natin na humina itong bagyo na mula sa super typhoon intensity ay naging typhoon na lamang ito.
Take Typhoon Ompong in 2018. Ompong was packing winds of 220 kph before it arrived in Luzon. Filipinos were prepared for the worst. But when it hit Sierra Madre, that dropped down to 160 kilometers per hour. In 2016, Super Typhoon Lawin also was a Category 5 cyclone with winds of 225 kilometers per hour. Once it got to the northern mountains of Sierra Madre, it was downgraded to Category 3. It has everything to do with its positioning, but more importantly, its height. The highest mountain along Sierra Madre, for example, stretches more than 6,300 feet high. Sierra Madre's importance is a popular talking point after every other natural disaster. In fact, Karding making landfall coincided with the Save Sierra Madre Day on September 26, so there was heightened awareness. But environmental groups are calling for more urgency and action. What has the government done about it exactly? Listen to former President Rodrigo Duterte at his first State of the Nation address in 2016.
In the area of environment, the military is directed to intensify its makinig kayo kasi tawa dyan, support role against illegal logging, illegal mining, and other destructive practices that aggravate the devastation of our natural resources. I have to protect the country.
Sadly, not much has changed. In fact, the UP Institute for Environmental Science and Meteorology found last year that the forests of Sierra Madre are showing signs of shrinking because of illegal logging. But the Sierra Madre Mountains aren't just a buffer against storms. Those 7 million hectares, which make up more than a fifth of the country's forests, also mean water for our food. The University of the Philippines and NASA say that while logging slowed down from 2011 to 2015, it increased again from 2016 to 2018 under Duterte. Today, groups say most of the tree cutting comes from projects like the Kaliwa Dam and attacks on conservation areas like Masungiji Reserve. The Save Sierra Madre Network said it best. Ang buhay ng Sierra Madre ay buhay nating lahat. The question is, how many more disasters will Sierra Madre save us from before her forests finally give out? And that was today's episode of Teka Teka. Again, I'm Franco Luna. This episode was edited by Presh Capistrano and produced by Kat Ventura. If you like this episode, share it with a friend or two. And of course, don't forget to follow Teka Teka and PumaPodcast wherever you listen. At para sa mga mahilig manood sa YouTube, PumaPodcast na rin po kami doon. Just search PumaPodcast and subscribe to our channel.